Honourable Speaker, before I do go on to share the plans for the ministry, I feel the need to respond to some of the noise that has come from the other side, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I say this with all sincerity. I wish I did not have to, but it is important for the members of the public to receive the information and to put everything in perspective. Honourable Speaker, this morning, Honourable Koroilavesau accused us of lacking direction in handling the economy. But first, the lack of direction is coming from the opposition in just the first day of responses to the President's speech. It's very clear. One member says decrease the debt, another member says increase the debt. The Honourable Leader of Opposition says broaden the tax base, another says don't increase the VAT. The Honourable Leader of Opposition says find alternatives to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and yet Honourable Mbulitavu's presentation is talking all about the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Secondly, Honourable Speaker, why do they not have shadow ministers? Honourable Kumar has been saying, oh, we don't really need it, we don't believe in it. Well, but you all get up and talk about everything and anything. So they become the jack of all trades, Honourable Speaker, but a master to none. As the Minister for Women, Children and Social Protection, I do not even know who to talk to about bipartisanship. I don't know who is the shadow minister. I asked the question, what is going on with the opposition, Honourable Speaker? What's going on? What's going on? Are you really united as you say that you are? Are you really united? At least on this side of the House, we have one leader. That's our Prime Minister. One leader. Our responses align to our leader, the Prime Minister. But here's the problem, Honourable Speaker, with the opposition. They have one leader of opposition, and then there are others from out there remote controlling what's happening. Yeah? Please, Fiji First, please choose one leader, and be aligned to your leader, please. Honourable Suriratu should really be the leader of your party. Please, yeah? Get on the same page, please. He is more than capable, and in his speech, he is stately, and he's all for working together for the good of our people. But that can't be said for the rest of them and the remote controllers from out there. But Honourable Speaker, Honourable Koroilavesau states there's massive unemployment. There's a huge shortage of labour. Just pick up the paper and look at the shortage of labour. So how can there be huge unemployment? 22,000 people, Honourable Speaker, left in 2022. That was under which government? So yes, there was exodus during your time too, a mass exodus, right? And through the labour mobility scheme, this is what's happening. The labour mobility scheme. So please stop trying to blame it on the local or domestic forces or elements that are happening. In fact, they shut down the vocational colleges that are supposed to be helping our people to become employed. So some self-reflection there, please. Honourable Speaker, look, as we're following the reflection shared by His Excellency the President at the opening of Parliament, we were reminded of our roles as democratically elected representatives, compelling us to listen to all voices in our nation, encompassing every citizen, young and old, men and women in all their diversity. This directive, highlighted by His Excellency, profoundly aligns with the mandate of our ministry, Honourable Speaker. We are immensely grateful for this call to action, which underpins our dedicated efforts and objectives. The Assistant Minister for Women, Children and Social Protection, Honourable Sashi Kiran, has outlined our ministry plans for social protection. That's a very interesting observation made by Honorable Koroilavesau, Honorable Speaker. In fact, the majority of our street people and street kids, did you know, have psychosocial problems? And they need to be rehabilitated? You have never thought of that during your government. Before they can find meaningful employment, they need to be rehabilitated and trained and then put to employment. You just pull them off the street and employ them. And yes, the government has plans, Honorable Speaker. We have plans to start. Listen, maybe you learn something. We have plans to start, Honorable Speaker, the first ever drug rehabilitation center for street kids. They need to be rehabilitated first.
Order.
He doesn't even get it.
Order.
Yes, because they have psychosocial issues. You need to deal with that first. He doesn't get that. He's never spoken to any of them, maybe.